I have declared many times on this channel that I never liked mannequins. Even if their main purpose is to function as models to show off different outfits, I still despise them for what they are. First of all, you're saying I have declared, as if that were such an important announcement by some celeb. Second of all, who cares if you like them or if you hate them? Why did you bring them up? Well, Timmy, here is the truth. The only reason I have ever hated them is due to the fact that they remind me of your long-gone grandma. I have always loved her purely. Now that the nonsense is out of the way, let's get down to the terrifying stuff, the real demonic encounters and paranormal activities. So, have I ever told you the dark story of my English teacher calling me a mannequin back in the 7th grade? Regardless, our dark story goes back all the way to 1885. Wait, are you really that old? Were you actually alive and in school back then? No, dude, I was about to tell you the story of the haunted squirrel cage jail in Council Bluffs, which was built back in 1885. Notorious criminals like Charles Brown, Charles Kelly, and Jake Bird were incarcerated there, contributing to its grim reputation. Brown and Kelly embarked on a murderous spree across 3 states, while Bird confessed to multiple cases and left a legacy of voodoo hexes. Tragic passings and accidents haunted the jail's history, fueling reports of paranormal activity dating back to the 1950s. Former jailers, including Bill Foster, refused to stay on the upper floors due to unsettling experiences. The jail's dark past, combined with tales of tragedy, creates an atmosphere ripe for supernatural encounters. Its haunting backstory intertwines with legends of spirits and unresolved emotions, solidifying its status as one of Iowa's most haunted locations. Right there, even some prisoners were terrified to be in there, and they have done terrible things, so if they were scared, what do you think Ian will feel like? It seems that the jail has now been turned into a museum somehow. When you see it, you will not recognize it, so I don't know what is so museumistic about it. Anyhow, as Ian gone dark, not that he changed attitude, like he went inside this terrifying building, he encountered a multitude of activities, from footsteps to banging noises to ghostly voices of women and children having conversations and crying. How emotionally scary. Or how about that rag that moved as if some Air Force blew it? Or when they knocked off the K2 meter? And don't get me started on the shadow cast on the wall, which appeared out of nowhere.
If you're in here, could you move something? You could tap on a wall, on a table. What the heck was that? Heard something on that wall right there. It sounded like a... Did you just tap on this wall? If that was you, you can use whatever energy you need. You can use energy from my cameras, my voice recorder here. What the heck? Okay, now I'm hearing more noises. Are you moving stuff around over there? I can hear you over there. He's one of the inmates that passed away. Harry, are you here with me? Make a sound if you're in here. Whoa. Thank you. I just heard that. That was like a knock on the wall. Could you do it again? Okay, he is definitely in here. Harry, I heard that you smoked a lot of cigarettes. They say that you smoked 150 to 200 a day. What do you got to say about that? That's quite the addiction. I'm not smelling anything. That was weird. It literally looked like there was a bunch of smoke in here or something. It's almost as if he is still in here, sitting in this bed, just smoking away. That is so freaking crazy. Whoa. Oh my god. I heard that. Dude, that literally sounded like a groan. That was in this cell with me. I am definitely not alone in here, guys. Who am I speaking to? Joseph. Oh my god. It just said Joseph. No freaking way. He's the one that fell. He fell from the 3rd floor of the squirrel cage. Joseph, is that you? What were you thinking climbing that cell? Whoa. What was that? The sound came from up there. Hello? Inmate, if that's you, reach out of your cell. Oh, God. Holy crap. What sucks is there's no way for me to investigate that. I can't go up there. The 3rd floor is completely sealed off. Why don't you make some more noise? Oh, that came from in here. Hello? That came from in this cell. I'm hearing noises everywhere. Was it you? Of course it wasn't. There's nobody in here. This jail is really starting to amp up right now. I'm gonna place my K2 meter over here. If there's somebody in this cell, could you touch that green light? You just did it. Okay. Thank you. Could you touch it one more time? Holy crap. Okay, there's somebody in here. How did you end up in solitary? Did you fight somebody? Yes. If you want me gone, I dare you to try to scare me out of here. Holy sh**. It just knocked my K2 off of that cell door. Did you see that? I had it on there good and it just boom. All right. I'm just gonna grab my K2, okay? And I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not really sensing anything in there. So I guess we'll move on. What the heck was that? What? Holy... That rag just moved. What? Look, there's nobody in here. Dude, something just moved that rag. It was in this cell. Holy... Oh my god. I can't believe that. Oh, God. I'm actually starting to get freaked out in here. Maybe if I sit down, I'll be less intimidating. You don't have to be afraid. I just like to make friends with you. And I just want to let you know that you're not in trouble anymore. You can go if you want. You're not in trouble. I thought I heard a little voice over here. Hello? Who's in here? Thought I heard somebody. Oh my god. Those mannequins keep scaring me. There was literally something standing in this doorway. It was a giant cold spot blocking this whole doorway. And now it's completely gone. How do you explain that? No way. No way. I just heard footsteps. Hello? Who's up here? What the heck is that? Oh, shh. What the heck is that? Oh, shh. Sheriff? Is that you? Are you talking with your wife? What was that? Oh my God. Something just moved. Look. I gotta move this door. What? Oh my God. I just saw that cabinet door shut by itself. Oh, holy f***. I swear to God, I just see the shadow. It went into the bunk bed where the axe is.
In my opinion, turning this place into a museum was a clever idea, but they have already done that, and I'm the one who thought they were planning to, because based on what I saw in the investigation, I only see an abandoned, creepy building. I have never used Airbnb before, and I may never use it ever. Why? Don't you like traveling outside your comfort zone? No, I do like traveling, but it's expensive, and I'm not really that into spending money on things I don't find enough benefit from, but that's not the only reason why I may never use it. Before the making of this video, that was my only reason, but after watching the next clip, I have changed, discovered my inner self, and found trash. How predictably scary. But what have you discovered? I mean, what is your second reason? What did the next video do to you? Who scarred you, my little boy? Well, our next dude, Jordan, is either a tattoo shop owner or he loves his tattoos so much that he named his Instagram account after it. Regardless, Jordan Curran and his children experienced a chilling encounter during a stay at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. He was recording himself with his kids in a lovely moment, which for some reason disgusted me. He was blowing them some kisses like any good father would do. Maybe he went too far when he decided to record himself doing it, but whatever. As he was on it, they say he felt something. He heard a sinister growl and felt a chilling presence behind him, which we didn't hear, but we definitely saw that terrifying-looking female shadowy figure behind him, which obviously freaked him out.
Oh! Yeah. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh my God, I'm so. Oh my God, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my God. What is that? Oh!
Maybe I'm not a father or nowhere near being one, but I know for sure that I would never make a video about myself kissing my kids. I mean, you don't know who is watching, someone gets jealous, and you saw what jealousy could do. It literally made a ghost stand right behind you waiting for her turn. You might be wondering, why does it seem as if I'm stuttering in the title of the next clip? Like, usually that would happen if I'm feeling uncomfortable or scared. So what did I see in the next investigation that was so terrifying that it led to this title being written the way it is? Well, I think you're giving it too much attention, and I only wrote it this way because Tim stuttered when he was about to say the door, so it's only for fun. Are you mocking us or something? We are here to be terrified, not to have some fun with goofballs like you. Thanks for your honest and harsh opinions. Now let's talk about Tim, whom you should have asked me about but never did. Tim Wood, owner of a YouTube channel, led an investigation with psychic artist Kristen Manning and paranormal researcher Kieran Davison. These guys plus John all decided to take a deep look at the Whispers estate in Mitchell, Indiana, which is shrouded in a dark history of tragedy and paranormal activity. Once home to a doctor and his family, the estate witnessed numerous passings, including a young girl who perished in a fire caused by a Christmas tree. And that's why, my friends, you should never bring these things home. Continuing, reports of hauntings abound, with sightings of a malevolent entity known as Big Black who scratches and harms visitors. Wait, isn't it offensive to call an entity by such names? Even if they are evil, harmful, ghosts, or whatever, you should not judge people based on their actions alone. Okay, first of all, I was never the one who gave him that nickname. Second of all, you're talking about him as if he were a real creature of some sort. That mofo is a freaking jinn entity at this point, and if you're not going to justify him based on his actions, then what is the metric you will be using? Anyway, during the investigation, these guys tried different methods to provoke the devil out of this place, and so they received. They heard the sounds of doors opening, and one even tried to handshake the spirit as if he were handshaking the president. They got some of the EVP's responses, and Tim was even scratched. But it all went dark when they tried what they call God's helmet, which is a device to enhance paranormal experiences. John was half possessed, while Tim was behaving awkwardly. Even when Kristen was trying to calm him down, he treated her like an ex-wife.
Did you guys feel the floor shake?
Yes, I did.
Was that just...
I don't know if it...
Whoa. Oh, wait, the door. There was a door.
What?
The door just moved. Do you want us to get out of this room? Or do you want to come into the room?
Come on. I'm offering you my hand. Let's make a deal.
You reach out and shake my hand. Come on. I'm offering you my hand. Let's make a deal.
Okay!
What did it say?
Oh my god, no way!
You reach out and shake my hand. Come on. I'm offering you my hand. Let's make a deal.
Okay.
Gary,
Can you make this door move? Can you knock on it or something? Make that bell move? If you're so strong?
It's moving, dude. I swear to God. Look.
Are you feeling it? Is it moving? It was just spinning, I swear to God.
It's moving.
You got it? It was spinning. Slowly. Can you make it spin? Is it moving still? Are you strong enough to make it spin more? Make it a little bit more noticeable.
We're going to be doing an experiment up there, and it's kind of a hybrid kind of experiment. The experiment I'm going to be conducting is I'm going to be doing a God's...
Diesel box just turned on.
Wow, that just turned on by itself.
Tim decided to begin experimenting with a device called the God's Helmet. This device pumps the brain with electromagnetic frequencies and specific data to enhance the brain's perception and potentially open the subject to a paranormal experience. During the session, Tim began to remove the gear from his head, saying that he wanted to stop. When we asked about his experience, he told us that in his mind, he had traveled through the entire house using the mirrors in each room as doorways. John then decided to try out the God's Helmet experiment. We rigged him up and left him alone in the nightmare room.
Demons.
John most definitely felt the effect of the God's Helmet. In fact, he has never acted this way during any of our investigations. He stated later that he felt as if something had completely taken over his body and was making him smile.
You look crazy, John.
Chill out for one more minute so we can finish this real quick.
Yeah, sure.
All right. 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 All Guys, John's acting drunk.
Wait, close it. No. We're saying goodbye first.
I'm saying.
No.
That's why I got up there.
We're saying goodbye on this board first.
No,
Tim.
I don't want to say. You never say goodbye.
John?
Okay. Somebody go.
I don't know. I just don't even feel normal right now. I don't even know
You're
what it's
not
like.
normal, that's why I'm
Dude, I don't
checking on
even
you.
feel like myself right now. Like I just don't even feel like normal. I don't know. I just
You
want
aren't.
like I just want to be like alone. I
I
don't
get
want
it.
like be in my face. I don't want to like.
Not with the flashlight. No flashlight.
During an EVP session, Tim began to feel a burning sensation on his back. He pulled his shirt up, and we were shocked to see a large scratch mark in the shape of the letter Z etched on his back.
In honesty, I knew it was done for John when he started smiling and staring at the camera. He won't be behaving like that at his age out of the blue, especially if you went under some experience for the sake of investigating. I don't know about you, but camping, or van camping, which is not a reference to that Van Diesel actor, I'm talking about those who camp with their vans. It's one of the most interesting things to me in life. Even though I'm someone who barely leaves the house, I still really love van camping. Now that you have expressed your deep emotions, can we start to talk about the video, please? But I still haven't told you all my feelings. As you wish. We have ads, and no folks, I'm not saying that as a way to disclose the fact that you watch ads during my videos. I meant the next guy. He calls himself Ads, but I will name him Jorge, and I hope his relatives don't mind it. Jorge is a guy who makes videos on YouTube about his camping journey. He seems to be a fun dude, but he is nowhere near my level. I mean, he is nowhere near the paranormal world because his content is mainly focused on camping. If that's the case, why are you showing us the video? Is it like a token of appreciation for something he did to you off camera? Absolutely not, but one day he decided it was time to bring some darkness into this light. How dark? So what did he do? He turned the lights off. He went to a woodland. A wonderland, you say? I said woodland. Jorge mentions some tales of a vicar who allegedly went insane due to encounters with ghosts and ultimately committed suicide in the woods. In other words, he put an end to his life. Additionally, there are rumors of ghosts from the cemetery roaming the woods at night. What cemetery? Oh, I forgot to mention that the woodland is adjacent to a cemetery and a churchyard. Or, more like, the cemetery and the churchyard are in these woods, based on what I saw. Jorge heard some sounds, but they weren't so clear. Later, he spotted a light coming from a distance, but it was not moving. It all ended for him when a dude dressed in a black costume turned around and chased him, which led Jorge to sprint back to his van and try to spend the night there because he was too drunk to drive. But you can also hear sounds outside, like light explosions and bangs.
So this is coming into the woods now, and on the left is the little church house, and behind that is the cemetery. How old are some of these then? 1908. Oh, wait a sec. There's 3 people in this grave. The size of that. Well, obviously I don't want to be disrespectful and tread on any of the graves. It's quite hard to see where I'm treading around the neck. What the hell was that? Right, so I'm back in the woods, so I've taken a different path this time. And to be honest with you, I'm just sort of winging it. I don't know where. What the hell was that? What's that? I've come up to that bit where the light was just shining. What? He's moved. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. Where the hell is it coming from? Right, I'm starting to get a little bit lost, not gonna lie. But I think I'm gonna head back towards the way that I came because I swear I keep seeing someone else. There's no one there. I swear. There was. I think I'm gonna go this way, to be honest with you. That is all. That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f... I can't see anything. Oh, what's that? I've been sat here now for about 15 minutes in silence, and I've come to two rational conclusions as to what the hell just happened. Number one, that was somebody playing a prank, a Halloween prank or whatever. And if that's the case, fair play, they got me good. Number two is the more likely option. I was seeing things, and if that's the case, you guys are probably laughing at me because you would be able to see on the camera clearer than I could. See, there's a light that sits on the top of my camera. It was shining in my eyes when I was using the camera. Even when I wasn't, I still couldn't see because my eyes hadn't adjusted. And basically to me, everywhere I looked, it was like pitch black. I could just make out some things. So, there's got to be fireworks. One thing that you guys don't know is that before I had that hot chocolate, I might have had a large cup of Bailey. I might have had a large cup of Baileys before I had that hot chocolate, which means I can't drive anywhere, so whether I like it or not, this has to be home for the night.
I don't know why, but they always have to do this dramatic turnaround when the cameras are pointing at them. I understand you're trying to act creepy, but it's not working, especially with that body build you have on you, and I'm talking about the figure here. Staring at the dark corner of your room at night while the lights are off is never a fun experience to begin with, and I would never encourage anyone to do that. From all the things you should not encourage others to do, you chose the weakest, most unimportant one. What are you? A 12-year-old? No, I'm 9, but only on the inside, and here, I mean the inside of my head, not my pants. But let me make my point clear, as I'm very aware of why I said what I just said. Don't you think it's always weird why the corners are the scariest to look at in the dark? Maybe because Jin and the ghost like to hang in there. No, I was asking you because I really don't have the answer. But luckily, we may get a glimpse of it in the next video, even though the dude was technically staring at his bedroom door, but it's located in the corner, so it's close enough. Why was he staring at his bedroom door? Well, boredom could really hit us at any time, and we may not know what to do with it, so we find ourselves staring at thin air. But unfortunately, and this is the 1,000th times I said it, he was awakened by the door, not that he was bored. It was squeaking. Maybe these hinges are getting rusty and need repair. I feel like your brain is the one getting rusty. Don't you understand? This man is living in his haunted house, and the only reason his bedroom door awoke him was because it was moving on its own. How obviously creepy. While he was chilling the other day, he heard loud bangings coming from the bedroom direction. When checking, he found the blanket floating in the air somehow, which was really weird and freaky. The other day, he was awakened again, but this time, one of the dinner table chairs moved. After taking a closer look at the paranormal incident, another one occurred, with some tapping sounds coming from behind. If I'm not mistaken, he has been documenting his paranormal hauntings on TikTok for 3 years at this point, and still, I don't remember seeing a single apparition in his videos, which is something uncommon in these cases. Heck, I have even once seen his wife in one of the videos, and I still have not seen an apparition. I also haven't seen you around, so did you subscribe or watch the next video on screen?